For today's headlines, President Duterte won't cooperate with ICC probe. OCTA warns 10,000 cases by next week. Willie Revillame among President Duterte's Senate bets. House looking into pandemic response funds. DOE expands hydro geothermal energy source. Chinese city peeks through the debris after record rain kills 33. Filipinos ready for strange Olympic participation. Typhoon Fabian slows down as monsoon rain persists. Good morning, I am Sandy Locos and you are watching Tribune News on Q. Today is Friday, July 23, and now the news. President Rodrigo Duterte won't cooperate with the ICC's possible probe on the administration's anti-drug campaign even after the Supreme Court affirmed the Philippines' obligation to do so, the Malacanang said on Thursday. Presidential spokesperson Secretary Harry Roque insisted that the ICC cannot compel the government to cooperate on the investigation and that the SC's obiter won't change Duterte's stance on the issue. The 15-member Supreme Court has ruled that the President cannot invoke the Philippines' withdrawal from the Rhodes Statute or the treaty which created the ICC to skirt the investigation on the alleged crimes against humanity committed during his brutal war on drugs. The SC pointed out that the country's withdrawal became effective in 2019, which means that all acts committed by Duterte and other public officials up to that date were still within the ambit of the ICC's jurisdiction. Roque described the SC's comment on the matter as obiter dictum, or an opinion made by a justice which is not necessarily legally binding. With the NCR's COVID-19 reproduction number increasing to 1.15, the OCTA Research Group on Thursday warned on the possibility of cases rising as high to 10,000 for the coming weeks due to the Delta variant. OCTA Research Fellow Professor Guido David said the Philippines' cases on July 21 have reached to 6,000 cases, and they are expecting more than 8,000 up to 10,000 by next week. David said the trend in the reproduction over the past week is similar to the trend seen in February, which was the start of the surge in Metro Manila in March. OCTA said the average number of new daily COVID-19 cases in the NCR increased by 27% for the period from July 15 to 21, from the 638 from the previous week. In other news, television host Willie Revillame is included on President Duterte's possible senatorial lineup for the May 2022 elections, the Malacanang said on Thursday. Last month, Duterte sent a video message to Revillame where he had offered the TV host a slot in the senatorial slate of the ruling party PDP Laban for the 2022 elections. In the video, Duterte said that Revillame's slot in his senatorial slate is open until the last minute and that they can hold further discussions on politics if the latter wants to. He also expressed admiration for the popularity of the television host, who is known for giving cash prizes for the contestants during his daily program Wawa Win, aired on GMA 7. Tribune News on Q will be back after these reminders.
Make long distance easy with the Mirage G4.
Manong Joe po!
At Ate Maita.
Matapos ang magkasunod na buwang pagbaba, bagyang tumaas ang overall electricity rates ng halos 9 centavos per kilowatt hour ngayong buwan. At paalala lang po, maging energy efficient po tayo.
Lalo pag mainit. Dahil mas hirap ang appliances at mas makonsumo. Buti may bright ideas tayo na based sa Meralco Power Lab tests. Engineer Alfred?
Alam nyo ba, ang lumang aircon, mas mataas ang konsumo. Up to 682 pesos ang dagdag kada buwan kumpara sa bago. Mas energy efficient kasi ang technology ng bagong aircons. At kung inverter, pwedeng lampas 1,000 pesos ang savings per month. Piliin din yung may horsepower na sakto sa laki ng kwarto. Kung hindi, halos 1,000 ang extra gastos buwan-buwan.
Sundan ang tips na to. And visit our website para you have the power this summer.
The House of Representatives will conduct an investigation into how the government agencies spent the public funds appropriated for the national COVID-19 response, House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco disclosed on Thursday. The House leader from Marinduque pointed out that the probe is part of the lower chamber's oversight functions. The Senate was the first to investigate how such a budget was utilized. He said the date of the inquiry will be set as soon as Congress resumes session on July 26. The same day, President Rodrigo Duterte will deliver his final State of the Nation address. The Solon expressed that should the government would request additional funds, the House is ready to pass a new bill to provide for such, especially now with the presence of the more contagious Delta variant of COVID-19. The Department of Energy will continue to push with the transition towards the utilization of renewable energy as the country's primary power source, saying that it is now expanding its hydro and geothermal energy source. During the last leg of the Pre-State of the Nation Address Forum, Energy Secretary Alfonso Cusi said the government is doing its best to improve energy security. Announced last year by Cusi, the Philippines is now allowing 100% foreign ownership in large-scale geothermal exploration, development, and utilization projects, especially for large-scale geothermal projects with an initial investment cost of about $50 million capitalization through FTAA or Financial and Technical Assistance Agreement. FTAA may be entered into between foreign contractors and the Philippine government for large-scale exploration, development, utilization of natural resources signed by President Rodrigo Duterte in 2020. Piles of cars were strewn across a central Chinese city on Thursday as shocked residents picked through the debris of a historic deluge that claimed at least 33 lives, with rescue efforts ongoing and hundreds seeking to find their relatives. An unprecedented downpour dumped a year's rain in just 3 days on the city of Zhengzhou, weather officials said on Thursday, instantly overwhelming drains and sending torrents of muddy water through streets, road tunnels, and the subway system. Hundreds of thousands of people in the area were also affected by the floods, with farmland inundated and roads and rail links severed. In a sign of mounting pressure, the Transport Ministry put out a statement ordering rail operators to absorb the lessons of the recent incidents, warning them to close stations quickly when faced with severe weather. We will be back. Stay with us.
Every time I'm on the road, I can expect high performance from Phoenix Fuels. Now with Pulse technology, delivers enhanced power and acceleration to make every trip come alive.
Iba ng panahon, dami ng bago ngayon. Pati ang mundo natin, well, nagbago na rin. Buti ang ang pagbabago ng mundo for all your pera transactions, all new Bayad.
Save for the two flag bearers, Filipino sports officials will take the spotlight when they march in the opening ceremonies of the Tokyo Olympics on Friday night at the National Stadium. Chief of Mission Nonong Araneta will be leading the national contingent and will march behind the flag bearers Yumi Marshall of boxing and Kiyomi Watanabe of judo in the opening parade of the Summer Games that would be held against the backdrop of the coronavirus pandemic. Also marching will be Taekwondo coach Carlos Padilla, boxing mentor Nolita Velasco, skateboarding coach Daniel Bautista, Philippine Swimming Incorporated President Lani Velasco, and Gymnastics Association of the Philippines Chief Cynthia Carrion. The men will wear cocoon silk barongs with machine-embroidered pichera design with muslin inner shirts and light wool black pants. While the women will fashion cocoon silk shorts with a matching embroidered front and sleeves and neoprene spaghetti strap, black inner blouses, and black pants. The parade uniform, which was procured from Kultura, will be highlighted by a Rajo Laurel-designed alampay with a native Filipino touch. Typhoon Fabian slows down after it reached its peak Thursday night, according to State Weather Bureau Pag-asa. The center of Typhoon Fabian was located at 495 kilometers northeast of Itbayan, Batanes, with maximum sustained winds of 150 kilometers per hour near the center and gustiness of up to 185 kilometers per hour. It is moving west-northwestward slowly, while southwest monsoon or habagat is affecting the country. Metro Manila, Cavite, Rizal, Laguna, Batangas, and Central Luzon, apart from Aurora, will experience monsoon rains. Light to occasionally strong winds coming from the southwest will prevail, and the coastal waters along these areas will be slight to rough. And that wraps up the stories this morning. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, the Department of Tourism, Araneta Center, and Alan Lin, Council Member of Overseas Community Affairs, Republic of China. Again, this is Sandy Locos, and you are watching Tribune News and Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good morning, and have a nice day.
Catch the latest news on our website tribune.net.ph and follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. The Daily Tribune is one with the nation in facing the COVID-19 crisis, and in line with this, the Daily Tribune Digital Edition and Press Reader is now available for free online. You can also download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS users and Google Play for Android users to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune is also inviting everyone to join its Community Viber Katribu to get updates on the freshest and hottest news and entertainment stories of the day. Tarcito emoticons are also available on our Community Viber. Just click on the link in this video to join.